Welcome back to the Division 2. I recently did a video, I say recently, maybe a couple of weeks ago or something, and I said the game is over. I said it's over and done with. But I've seen a lot of people, I've even had private emails saying that this is going to be the year for the Division 2. So I jumped back onto the game, I played for a little bit, and if I was to give you a straight answer of is it worth playing the Division 2 in 2022, that answer would be something that I'm going to tell you after this. We have created a Buy Me a Coffee page, which is a tip page. And if you guys like what I create on YouTube, you can leave a tip or buy me a coffee, or it's actually buy me a pizza because I don't personally drink coffee. I switched it up to pizza. We have a goal on that platform of when we reach £600, it's £2 per pizza. When we reach £600, we will be buying a PlayStation 5 so that we can play PlayStation games on this channel. So if you want to support me as a content creator, make sure that you check all of the links and stuff in the description. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on. We are going for 100,000 subscribers this year. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure we hit that goal. I've been creating content on this platform for the last 8 years now, and the support in recent times has been phenomenal. So a massive thank you to everyone that's bought me a coffee, everyone that's purchased merch, and also everyone that just in general supports the channel. Remember, links are down in the description. Make sure you click read more so that you can see all of them. And let's get into the video. So is it worth playing the Division 2 in 2022? I'm not going to give you a straight answer. I'm going to actually give you a little bit of detail as to what is going on in this game and what's coming up. And the reason I'm doing this is because the developers have been incredibly quiet. Like, I've seen so many people saying this is the year for this game, but the devs are being super quiet. In December 2020, I think it was, we received the last actual significant update for the game. We've had a couple since, but they haven't done anything to the game. When the developers pretty much abandoned the game back in December 2020, they put out a post saying that the community already knew that it was expected to be the last title update when nobody had even thought of that at all. This game is something I have played since it released in March 2019. And I've played hundreds and hundreds of hours of this game. I think I'm closing in on 1,900 hours or something crazy. And I barely play this game anymore. But I did a video saying that the game was going to be over because we were supposed to get a brand new game mode, new seasons, and that was supposed to drop in Feb of this year. So next month that was supposed to release. We were supposed to get a trailer for it all this month. But for whatever reason, they decided to delay it. But not only did they delay that, they delayed an apparel event that was supposed to run around the holidays. So if you look at the game collectively, it's not received anything besides the chill out mask and the Slayer snowball SMG gun, whatever you want to call it, since December 2020. And at the moment, I am thinking the new content is going to drop after June of this year. And if it does, if I'm right about that, that will mean the game has received no actual content in a year and a half. But the thing that baffles me is that alongside the delay, they said that when they do release the game mode, they're coming back to work on the game more regular. And I don't understand how any of it works. They're currently making an Avatar game, which is also set to release the end of this year. There's so much going on in Ubisoft. I know it's not all massive entertainment, but you've got X-Defiant, we haven't heard anything about it. You've got Division Heartland, which I believe is starting to show a couple of things here and there. You've got Ghost Recon Frontline or whatever it's called, and I'm pretty sure that's been cancelled. But in the Division 2, there's been nothing for over a year. So when it comes to the question of is it worth playing this game in 2022, it's going to be the same as is it worth playing in 2021. It's the same answer. If you haven't played much of it, jump on it. It's a pretty good game. It's a one-of-a-kind game. There's absolutely nothing out there like it. And I mean, in most cases, the game does work. There are some bugs here and there, but not too many. And they did manage to fix a load of the bigger issues with the game. It's just that they haven't delivered any content. So if you've played this game recently, if you've done all there is to do, there's nothing for you to come back for. It's a real shame, and with people saying this is going to be the year for the game, I can't see it happening. I'm still sticking to this game being over, because I have a feeling if and when they release this new game mode and the new seasons, they'll run 4 seasons, so people will say, oh yeah, the game's set up for the next year. But that's seasons, and I don't think they're going to change much of the formula in terms of you'll get like a manhunt, you'll get some new exotics each time round, and that's pretty much all there is to it. You get a premium track that they expect you to pay money for when everything on that track you can earn by playing the game. It's just an absolute shambles. They should have done a lot more with this game in the time they've had. They used to be quite good. When it hit like a new anniversary, there was something to do. But March 2021, there was nothing. March 2022, I'm pretty sure there won't be anything. If there is, it will be an announcement of when the game mode's coming out. But I don't know, they did say the earliest the mode would come out would be the end of 2021. But then they announced it for Feb 2022 and they delayed it from there. So we have no idea. I don't think it's like a 1 month delay. Because normally when a development company or whatever, when they delay something by a couple of weeks or a month, they will specify how long for. With this, there's been absolutely nothing on even a rough time frame of when this stuff's getting released. And in my opinion, this game deserves way more. There is so much potential to be had here. There's so many different things that they could put into the game. The community will speak out and they will tell the developers what they think is a good idea. Obviously, it's not up to the devs if they can create that sort of stuff. But it would be nice for feedback to be listened to and just give us a time frame. Even if you say Q4 2022, we just need something. Because right now, as it stands, is it worth playing in 2022? If you played it at any point during 2021, then the answer's no. If you can pick this game up cheap, I strongly recommend it, but it's got to be super cheap. And not only that, if you are going to play it, you have to get Warlords of New York. If you don't get that expansion, you miss out on a lot of content. Because after they released Warlords, which was, I believe it was a year after the game come out, ever since they released that expansion, they have locked players out of pretty much all of the content unless you own that expansion. So to wrap this one up, if you can get your hands on it, very cheap. I'm talking £5, around like $8. If you can get it for that much and then get the expansion for around the same sort of price, I'd say pick it up. So I don't think people are going to be jumping around buying it left, right and centre because the discounts aren't always that big. But well over a year ago I did manage to pick up the base game on PC for £2.50 and I've seen the expansion selling for less than £10. So it is possible to get the game cheap and to get the expansion cheap. You've just got to be lucky and you've got to be patient with it. If you're paying any more than £10 for the game or the expansion, I really wouldn't even bother. And that goes for the whole of 2022, all the way up until we get that new game mode in the season, which I have a feeling isn't ever coming. But what we're going to do is wrap the video up there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it.